What's up, folks? This is Josh back here with another video. Haven't been doing many videos lately because I've been sick, but yeah, whatever. The video that I'm doing tonight is kind of like a video response to Boston fan, but at the same time it's not. You know, everybody today's been talking about Survivor Series, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. You know, Survivor Series, y'all, has lost. You know, it's just nowhere near what it was when it originally came out. But before I get into that, I would also like to give a shout out to my buddy, the Iceman. I watched a video from him earlier, and he was talking about retiring from YouTube. You know, I respect whatever decision he makes. You know, I really enjoy watching his videos, and he really knows a lot about you know, the wrestling world, and I think if he was to retire, it would be a big loss to YouTube. But whatever decision he makes, you know, that's on him, and I will respect whatever decision he makes. But anyway, let's get on in to what everybody has been talking about today, about the Survivor Series. The Survivor Series is not even close to what it was the first 6-7 years, in my opinion. I really thought after Survivor Series, like 92, it really kind of went downhill. But I think one of the main problems, you know, in the beginning of the Survivor Series, they had the elimination matches, and that is really what defined the Survivor Series in the beginning, and that's what everybody got accustomed to. But at the same time, what really made Survivor Series work, it really wasn't, it was the elimination, it was the, you know, like the 4-on-4, the 5-on-5 elimination matches, but the feuds that they had some killer feuds. If you remember, like when one team would face another team, every guy that was in the match had a feud with another guy on the other team, and it really, really made things interesting. You know, I always remember Survivor Series, one of the cool things about it was either on the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving or on Thanksgiving night. But, you know, I really felt like the feuds kind of went down, and like nobody really cared about them. But like the beginning Survivor Series, those elimination matches were classic. They were some of the best pay-per-views that WWE ever put out. Just the feuds for those events, in my opinion, were damn near epic. I mean, like I said, everybody had great feuds. And then another thing that I thought was really cool in the first two Survivor Series were the big tag team elimination matches they had. I thought those were killer. But I don't see the Survivor Series ever getting back to where it once was. In my opinion, Survivor Series is pretty much just another pay-per-view. Like, it's nothing major anymore like it was once was 20 years ago. It's just the feuds aren't there. I mean, I like the storylines that are building up for this year's Survivor Series. Don't get me wrong. I think the past couple Monday Night Raws and what I've seen out of the WWE have been really, really good. But I just don't think that we will ever see their Survivor Series. It won't be a big pay-per-view anymore, like SummerSlam, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. I mean, we'll see elimination matches, but they just won't mean as much as they once did. I mean, the ones they've had they'll throw an elimination match in there once in a while, but they're not interesting. They're not good like they once were back in the heyday of Survivor Series when it started, like when Andre the Giant's team won. And then I think in '90 they had the elimination tournament where all the faces first, all the heels, and another thing that I want to throw in, I really agree with what Gemini said. Why don't you just change the name? Just give it a different name, because there's just nothing special about this pay-per-view anymore. It's just another regular pay-per-view. It has been for some time. I couldn't remember the last time I sat down and watched an actual Survivor Series that I was entertained by or was just excited to see, because it just ain't been there, and the feuds aren't the same as they used to be back in the day. They were classic, and WWE, F at the time, really knew how to build up storylines, and it's hard to do that now. It's hard to make good feuds for like a Survivor Series, because I feel like there's too many pay-per-views to do that anymore. But at the same time, you could still make feuds to make the Survivor Series something. And the WWE this lately just don't care, pretty much just throwing stuff together. But I do respect what the WWE is doing for this year's Survivor Series. Like I said, I like the storylines. But I believe the last great Survivor Series I seen was like '92, maybe '91. I agree with Boston Fan on that. You had good Survivor Series here and there, but not constant like the Royal Rumbles and WrestleManias and SummerSlams. And the Survivor Series definitely isn't the same as it once was. It just don't mean anything anymore. I mean, you have the Royal Rumble, you make it a big deal because the winner of the Royal Rumble is going to fight for the belt. WrestleMania is like the Super Bowl of WWE. Then you have SummerSlam, that's always good, and then you have the Survivor Series, which is the fourth longest pay-per-view of the WWE, and it's just boring to me. Average at best pay-per-view. But yeah, Survivor Series was once golden, and now for a number of years has just been like another regular little pay-per-view. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on talking about what Survivor Series once was compared to what it is now. I definitely think the WWE should just change the name, or because they're not going to put the feuds together like they once did for the Survivor Series, like they did in the past. Just saying, it's truth. Just look at the history of the pay-per-view. I may get some thumbs down for this, but I'm just letting you know how I feel. Just putting my 2 cents in on the Survivor Series. I've seen a lot of people talking about today. I'll be doing more wrestling videos. I really haven't been. I just ain't had the the up to go and make videos. There really hasn't been a lot for me to talk about, but I felt I had time to drop this one today, and subscribe, like it, comment. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with the Steelers and Jets video. But until then, man, get your money and pay your bills. Peace.